I have an exciting video for you today. I recently, well actually not so recently, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, went to Sephora. I went with one of my best friends, Lisa, if you're watching this, hey. It was the last day of classes, and since it was the last day of classes for us for undergrad, we decided just to hang out, go for lunch, and go to the mall. So that obviously meant that I had to stop into Sephora, and we had lots of fun. We actually, at the time, Sephora was offering the free 15-minute contour mini makeovers, so we each did one, and it was kind of fun. So I did pick up a few products. I know I spent so much money here, but it's only like 3 or 4 products, which is a little bit nuts. So the first thing that I bought was why I wanted to go to Sephora. I just wanted to try a different foundation. I like the MAC foundation that I'm using right now. Right now I'm using the Studio Fix in NW10. It's not a bad foundation. I have it on right now. I think it looks fine on my skin. It just doesn't last as long as what I would hope for it to last. And I've heard fantastic things about the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This is in the color Cool Bone 1C1. So I actually got color matched at Sephora. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of cool. They take a machine and they kind of stick it up right about here where your jawline is, and they take a few pictures, and then that matches, it color matches itself with the Pantene color system, and then it finds shades in their store that matches that color to the best. So it was kind of cool. I haven't tried this yet. I tried it, obviously she put it on my face the day that I got color tested, and it looked good, but I haven't actually tried this. I'm gonna wait until I'm done my other foundation, just because I don't want 2 foundations on the go at once. So that is what the bottle looks like. It's glass and it's frosted. It's really nice. The only thing that I don't like with this is that it doesn't have a pump, so it's a little bit less sanitary, because my MAC one does have a pump, and I feel like I'll go through this quicker because it doesn't have a pump, so it's kind of, you're using your judgment as to how much you want, whereas the pump, it's like, oh, I just always use one pump, so you're using the exact same every single day, which I kind of like, but I'll just have to get used to it. It's not a big deal. And so after the contour makeover that I got, I bought the products that she used on me. I was really interested in getting the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I actually had a friend who I work with that bought it, and she really liked it. It was actually sold out the day that Lisa and I went in, and the girl said, you know what, you're so pale, you're probably only going to be ending up using like a third of the palette, because the other shades are just going to be way too dark on you, so I don't really think it's worth your money to get. So she actually recommended and used this on me that day. This is the Makeup Forever Sculpting Kit palette. This is in the shade 2. And I know it's kind of weird that I'm like not getting the lightest shade, because one was obviously lighter, but this one's a lot more cooler, so I think she said it's a lot better for contouring, because sometimes if you use too much of an orangey or warm undertone contour or bronzing powder, it's just not going to look as good, and the cooler undertoned powders just look a lot more natural. So this is obviously your contour. These are both matte formulations, and then this is your highlighter. So it's kind of weird using a matte highlighter. It kind of seems counterproductive, because you think that a highlighter would automatically would have shimmer in it, but it does. So I actually just use this highlight to set my under eye concealer, and I like it. Yeah, this is really nice. And then obviously you can have the best contour or highlight powder or any actually makeup in the world, but if you have crappy brushes, it's not going to apply as well. So I got a contour brush, and I actually got the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush that you're supposed to use in conjunction with the palette. But obviously I didn't get the palette. So it kind of comes in this creepy like coffin-like brush plastic holder, which I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not really big into, that hardcore, coffin and death and zombies and stuff. But, obviously, Kat Von D, she's a tattoo artist. She's into that thing. The case is good in theory, but it wasn't the highest quality. I didn't find, like, the plastic feels a little bit thin and cheap. So, like, I definitely use it, because you can't stand this brush up because it's double-ended or dual-ended. So it works, but I just like, this brush was $43, so I don't know. I was just kind of hoping that you get maybe a better, like a higher quality case. But nevertheless, the brush I love. It is fantastic. So this is the Shade and Light brush. That is what it looks like. This is the contour, and it's angled. And then this is the highlight, and it's kind of dome shaped. This brush is, oh my goodness, so soft. So soft. What I do to apply my contours, I swipe it on with this, and then it looks ridiculous. It just looks like a big stripe under my cheekbone, and then I use this in circular motions to buff it out, and it just works perfectly. And I also use this to apply my highlight. I like to use this to blend my blush into my highlight and my contour, because obviously you don't want like 3 separate lines, because that would look ridiculous. I really like this. Like, I found contouring kind of hard at first before I got this brush, but now it's like a piece of cake now that I have this brush. I actually am wearing the products right now, so if you guys, you know, I don't know, if you think it looks good, let me know. If you think it looks bad, let me know. Maybe I just think it looks good and it actually doesn't. So if it does look bad, let me know so I know. And the last thing that I got was, as you guys know, I am super oily. I don't know why, but like, I'll put my makeup on and it'll look fantastic. Like, my makeup I think looks pretty good right now, but in 3 or 4 hours, my skin is going to look like an oil slick. Like, it's just, it's not going to look pretty. So I actually bought the Boscia, I think it's Boscia. These are the black charcoal blotting linens. And you get 100 sheets. This was $13. And it's just what they look like. And it works kind of like a Kleenex box. You pull one out and then one's like right here ready to use again, which is kind of nice and sanitary. These work fantastic. I had never used blotting paper before. To be honest, I just used like, I would like separate tissue paper, like toilet paper or Kleenex, you know, to use, and that would always mess up my makeup. But these, they suck all the oil up and it doesn't mess up your makeup at all. And then if I want to, I can go back and, you know, reset my foundation with some powder. But at least this way, it's not like I'm constantly applying powder over powder, you know, and then it just looks cakey and bad. And this just looks a lot better, and it has charcoal in it, so that is really good for just drawing out like the oil and impurities in your skin, which I really like. So yeah, those were $13. So in total, I spent $175.15, which is probably something, you know, that I shouldn't have done. It's not like I needed these products, but I think they're really good, just basics that I'm going to use for quite some time. Like, I know I'm going to have this brush for a long time. That Makeup Forever contouring palette, I know I'm going to have it for quite a while, because although you're spending a lot of money up front, I think they're going to last a long time. And yeah, they apply really nicely and they're user friendly, and I just really like them. So I don't regret buying it at all. I would admit, right after I walked out of Sephora, I had a bit of buyer's remorse, like, oh gosh, like, I didn't need that stuff, I shouldn't have bought it. But now using it for a few weeks, I'm just like, wow, I'm really happy with what I bought. So that makes me feel better, obviously. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I haven't done a haul in quite some time. Well, actually, my last video was a Lush haul, but that was like forever ago. If you guys like this video, please give this a thumbs up. If you've tried any of the products mentioned in this video, which of course I will link down below in the description box, please let me know what your thoughts are on them. Maybe you hate them or maybe you love them as much as I do. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys would like to see. I know that I need to do another video in the My Makeup Collection series. I think I'm going to be doing lipsticks next. Don't know when that's going to be filming. Hopefully in the near future. It's just I have a bunch of videos lined up that I want to get, that I want to be uploaded before. I just kind of have a schedule that I'm working with, but nevertheless, I am still going to continue that series. It's just quite a big undertaking because I have so much makeup. But you guys probably understand that because we all love makeup and we're all crazy makeup addicts together. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day and I will see you guys later. Bye!